Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months.
Hey fam, I'm Press and welcome to Press Into Everything, and today we're going to be doing a quick dive into some lesbian history focusing on studs. Woo! Let's dive into it. Come on.
We run.
First things first, what's a stud? A stud is a black masked lesbian who may express their femininity differently and privately. Every black masked lesbian is not a stud, but every stud is a black masked lesbian. So, next question. So, what pronouns do studs use? Well, because of the complicated history surrounding race, sex, gender, and expression, and America's society, it's a bit more genderqueer than her white counterpart, Butch. So a lot of studs actually may not just go by she, her pronouns. Although they still identify as women, some may use he, him pronouns. Some may use masculine terms of endearment like hubby, husband, boyfriend. And this is mainly because when the term was first created, invisibility was key. Embodying some of these mannerisms, characteristics, and ideals and how they carried themselves is very, very, very important. Presentation always been important. But why do people still use the term today? I know for me personally, I love the history connected to it. I love presenting as masc. I love being a Southern girl through and through. It resonates with me. It helps me feel known to myself. Out of all the things that I don't know, labeling that thing, that one thing, this way, it connects me to community and it helps me feel like I know myself just a little bit more. The term stud is actively used because of its unique relationship to womanhood and recognizing that they are subjected to and impacted by racism, homophobia, misogyny due to historical constructions. That's actually one of the reasons why the term stud cannot be used by any and everybody. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I still kind of side-eye when I see somebody who says, oh yeah, I'm a white stud, because that just tells me that they don't necessarily understand and they've never researched the history behind the term itself. When queer communities were first being made, queer communities even now, they are a microcosm of society. So you can only imagine how much of a reflection of society they were back in the 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, all the way down to the 10s. Because of racism, we weren't allowed to intermingle. We had to find different ways of identifying ourselves, different ways of communicating, different ways of celebrating, different ways of coming together, trying to find partnership, because a lot of us found partnership because of these terms, because of the histories and the communities connected to it. This is why not everybody is able to use the term stud. So outside of America's constructions of race and society, the term stud may not have the same ring to other people. It may be more of a fascination than a term of endearment identifier or something that helps somebody feel closer to themselves. Okay, so tea time. Tea time, tea time, tea time, tea time, tea time, tea time. What's tea time? So tea time is basically where I just want to talk about something that is so crazy that's happening, right? So in the queer community, specifically in the stud community, we have something called DL studs. I'm so happy that I'm able to talk about it. DL is a mostly black term for being down low, for that a lot of straight men use, or straight men, bisexual men, in a closet men. They vary on identifications. They vary, but it's a term that they identify themselves as. They may have a wife, a girlfriend, a whole family, but they'll still do gay stuff on the down low. So, down low studs, Jesus Christ, can't believe I'm saying this out loud, but it's somebody who still sleeps with men. I think this happens for a lot of different reasons. Another umbrella of masculine is touch me not studs as well, and they don't like to be touched. I'm not talking about them. They're their own little category. They choose to not be touched. I'm talking specifically about DL studs, the ones who be getting on that platform and creating all these weird captions and doing everything like just up under the sun. Do I think they're studs? Some of them are. Some of them are just black mask. Let's discuss in the comments below, and let's talk about some DL studs. Cause baby, listen, I'm ready. Have a good one. Love y'all.